Hello, friends. Welcome to Trivia Over Tea, the quiz show podcast where we drink tea and play trivia. I'm your host, Matthew Cook, and I'm here virtually once again with our scorekeeper, Carter Zanke. Carter, how are you today?
I'm great. I plugged my laptop into a power cord for this one, Matthew.
Okay. Yeah, this is the 5th episode that we've done this weekend in preparation for a little summer hiatus because I'm going to be off singing in Arkansas and Colorado, and surprisingly, I won't have time to record some new Trivia Over Tea episodes for a little bit, but we'll be back. Never fear. Your trivia void will be filled once more by me. So don't worry about that. Anyway, back for their 5th appearance on Trivia Over Tea are our good friends Cecelia and Alyssa. So we'll meet them as we always do. First, we have Cecelia.
Hello again. Everything that you need to know about me, I'm pretty sure we've covered in our 4 previous episodes. Today I am drinking ginger ale because I don't have any iced tea and it's a little bit too humid for hot tea right now.
That's fair. Well, thank you, Cecelia, for being here once again. And we also have, of course, Alyssa.
Hi, Matthew. Cecelia said it best. If you haven't heard our 4 previous episodes, go watch those now or listen wherever you're streaming. I have an iced chai tea latte. And I'm hoping it's going to bring me some good luck today.
Absolutely. Well, thank you both for being here once again. Yeah, and if you haven't listened to their previous 4 episodes, can you really call yourselves a fan of Trivia Over Tea? So make sure you go check out those previous episodes. But at any rate, like all of our previous episodes, we'll have 4 rounds of questions today, each with a slightly different format. And so without further ado, Carter will explain the rules for round 1.
Round 1, as you may already know, consists of 5 multiple choice questions for each of you. Questions here worth 10 points. So just guess the right answer.
Yeah, just guess the right answer. Cecelia, are you ready for your 5 questions?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Question 1. During her time in the starring cast of According to Jim, Kimberly Williams married what country singer? A. Brad Paisley, B. Keith Urban, or C. Tim McGraw?
I'm going to guess, because this is not a TV show I've ever heard of. And so I'm going to guess it's a little bit before our time, and therefore I'm going to say Tim McGraw.
It's actually Brad Paisley.
Okay.
And she was credited as Kimberly Williams Paisley on the show after they married. They married in 2003. Tim McGraw is married to Faith Hill, and I can't remember who Keith Urban is married to, but it's obviously not.
It's
Kimberly
Nicole Kidman, Matthew.
Okay, it's Nicole Kidman. Okay, there you go. At any rate, question 2. Which of the following films was not directed by Stanley Kubrick? A. The Shining, B. Goodfellas, or C. 2001: A Space Odyssey?
I'm going to guess B.
That's correct. Goodfellas was directed by Martin Scorsese. Question 3. In May 2022, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed died, marking the end of his time as president of what Middle Eastern country? A. Bahrain, B. the United Arab Emirates, or C. Qatar? And you'll be shocked to know that Mason wrote this question for you, Cecelia. So you have him to thank.
I'm going to say Qatar.
No, it's actually the United Arab Emirates. So
okay. Well, I didn't know that any of them had precedents, so.
Frankly, I didn't either, actually. So.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, Matthew.
Yeah. Well, Mason wrote the question, so I rely on him to know these things. Question 4. In 1917, Germany sent an offer to form an alliance with a U.S. neighbor in the First World War, and that was known as the Zimmermann Telegram. What country did Germany offer an alliance to? A. Canada, B. Mexico, or C. Cuba?
Mexico.
That's correct. In the Zimmermann telegram, Germany promised that Mexico could reclaim the U.S. states of California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas, which the United States took in the Mexican-American War decades prior. And finally, question 5. What tennis player was famous for his angry outbursts, including yelling, "You cannot be serious," at umpires several times during the 1981 Wimbledon Championship? A. Andre Agassi, B. Pete Sampras, or C. John McEnroe?
I'm gonna guess A.
No, it's actually John McEnroe. C. He won Wimbledon 5 times over the course of his career, including in 1981. And he is a commentator for ESPN now, I believe. Alyssa, are you ready for your 5 questions?
So ready. Let's hear
Okay.
them.
Question 1. Before being cast as Monica, Courtney Cox was originally asked to audition for what role in Friends? A. Rachel, B. Phoebe, or C. Carol, Ross's ex-wife?
Rachel, I think.
That's correct. Jennifer Aniston was asked to audition for Monica, but they switched parts and the producers liked them in their new roles. Question 2. What protein serves as a catalyst that speeds up chemical reactions? A. Enzymes, B. Amino acids, or C. Glycines?
Hold on. Am I lagging?
No.
Okay.
You're
You were
good.
lagging. I couldn't tell if it was me or not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine. Sorry. Cut that out. A, enzymes.
That's correct. Catalysts are enzymes that help start a reaction, and they are often used in reactions that move slowly so that they can proceed more readily. Question 3. Which of the following presidents was a boxer in his younger days, losing only one of his over 300 fights? A. Abraham Lincoln, B. Andrew Jackson, or C. Woodrow Wilson?
I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna rule out Woodrow Wilson. I feel like he was a tiny guy. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. I don't know. I don't think of maybe no, B. We'll go with B. I don't think it's Abraham Lincoln either.
Actually, was Abraham Lincoln.
Oh
Yeah.
man. You'd think he's so tall, he maybe he doesn't really box that well, but I guess you'd be wrong.
Maybe he somehow used it to his advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah. Woodrow Wilson wouldn't make sense because he was more of a academic, book smart guy. I don't know how tall he was. But yeah, this was Abraham Lincoln, amazingly enough. Question 4. Which of the following countries does not currently have their membership in the African Union suspended? A. Mali, B. Libya, or C. Burkina Faso?
C.
It was actually B. Libya.
That was my next guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, question 5. The Battle of Waterloo marked the decisive defeat of which dictator? A. Vladimir Lenin, B. Francisco Franco, or C. Napoleon Bonaparte?
I think I know this because in the ABBA song Waterloo, they talk about Napoleon. And so I think it's him.
That's correct,
Yeah.
yes.
Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender. Wow. Thanks, Mama Mia. Thanks, Mama Mia, constantly.
That's exactly right.
Shout out
Napoleon abdicated as French emperor 4 days after the battle and was exiled to St. Helena Island in the Atlantic Ocean. So there you go. Well, that's the end of round 1. So Carter, can you please give us a score update?
We have Cecelia at 20 and Alyssa at 30.
All righty, now it is time for round 2. So Carter, can you please tell us the rules?
I don't think I need to explain any more rules here, but for those who are just listening now, round 2 is our open-ended question round, where we each get 5 questions on the same topic. Questions here with 20 points. If you went wrong, your opponent can answer for 10 points.
Okay, so this episode will be released on June 22nd. And while I was very tempted to give you all 5 questions about Richard II, who ascended to the throne on June 22nd, 1377, Instead, I decided to give you each 5 questions about a famous actress who was born on June 22nd, 1949, and that is Meryl Streep. So, Cecelia, are you ready for your 5 Meryl Streep questions?
Yes.
Okay. Would you rather have the Richard II set? Because we can do that.
No.
Okay, just checking. Just thought I'd check. Question 1. Streep's first Academy Award win came for what 1979 film starring her and Dustin Hoffman, in which they played divorced parents in a custody battle over their young son?
I want to say it's Home Alone. So I'm just going to guess that.
That's a very different film.
Okay, well, you know what? As we learned last time, I know absolutely diddly squat about pop culture. So, Alyssa, I'm sure
Alyssa,
you know
do you
the
know?
answer to this
I
one.
do. It's Kramer versus Kramer.
That's great.
Okay, I'm Cecilia. Of all the things you were going to guess, Home Alone was the last movie.
Okay, here's the thing. Okay, you know, I knew it wasn't Parent Trap because
Parent Trap would have been better answer.
no, because I know Parent Trap is about 2 identical twin girls. So I was like, okay, that can't be it.
Well, Alyssa's correct. It is Kramer versus Kramer. Hoffman also won an Academy Award for his performance, and the film took home Best Picture. Question 2. In 2006, Streep portrayed the editor-in-chief of the fictional magazine Runway in what film?
The Devil Wears Prada.
That's correct. Her portrayal of Miranda Priestley earned her another Academy Award nomination. That's going to be a recurring theme for these fun facts, is that X role earned Meryl Streep an Academy Award nomination. Question 3. Streep plays one of the titular characters, a famous TV chef, alongside Amy Adams in what 2009 film?
Oh God. I know what movie this is. It's the one about like damn it. I don't know what the movie is called, but it's about the woman who like cooks all of the recipes in this chef's cookbook. God damn it. I know what movie this is. I just don't remember what it's called.
Nothing.
Is it like Martha and Marie, something like that?
You're on the right track, but no, Alyssa.
I know what it is, but I don't remember the order of the names. So I don't know if it's Julie and Julia or Julia and Julie.
You were right the first time. Yeah, Julie and Julia.
Okay.
Yeah. Streep played Julia Child, and she was nominated for Best Actress for her role. Question 4. Streep received an Academy Award nomination for playing the witch in what 2014 musical film?
Okay, I know this one because you were in this play in high school. You played the baker, if I remember correctly, and it's
I did.
Into the Woods.
That's correct. Yes, Into the Woods. I was the baker my senior year of high school. It was a good time. And finally, question 5. A role Streep was not nominated for was Aunt March in what 2019 film that starred, I always say her name wrong, Saoirse Ronan. That's right. Yeah, Saoirse Ronan, Emma Watson, and Timothy Chalamet.
I have no idea. So, Alyssa, if you
Okay.
know, then you can take
I
this
do.
one.
It's
Alyssa.
Little Women.
Yeah, that's correct. Little Women. Ronan and Florence Pugh were both nominated for Academy Awards for their roles in this film. Well, Alyssa, are you ready for your 5 Meryl Streep questions?
I so am. I was almost like foreshadowing this moment with the Mamma Mia thing.
You were, in fact.
We're kind of on a level right now, Matthew. I'm
Yeah.
feeling
Well, you
good.
just you knew based on the fact that I told you in the on the email that.
Actually no, because the email said June 2nd. So
Oh, did it?
which is when the Queen was coronated. So I educated myself about Queen Elizabeth for no reason today. Um, the Meryl
Well,
Streep
my
caught me a
bad.
little off guard.
But you could also have known that June 2nd this year is not a Wednesday.
I could have known that, I guess, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, at any rate, June 22nd. I
Are
think
we
you'll.
the most hostile guests on the podcast? I know the answer is yeah. Okay, I'm ready for my questions.
Okay. I think you'll do fine regardless, even though there are no Queen Elizabeth related questions.
Well, I'm ready. I'm ready if you throw me a curveball.
Question 1. Her second Academy Award win, this time for Best Actress, came for what 1982 psychological thriller about a Polish immigrant living in a boarding house in Brooklyn?
I don't know. I actually have no idea.
Okay. There's your curveball. Cecelia,
Oh.
do you know?
I genuinely do not know either because honestly, like if Alyssa doesn't know a pop culture thing, there is no way I'm going to know this because as we established last time with the Betty White questions,
That's true.
I live under a rock. So if she doesn't know, then I'm not going to know.
To be fair, in 1982, you were not on this planet. So, yeah. But at any rate, this movie is Sophie's Choice. And Streep's characterization was apparently voted the third best performance of all time by Premiere magazine. Okay.
What was 1 and 2?
That I couldn't find, or I didn't search for that information.
Come on, Matthew.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was slacking. Question 2. Another one of Streep's musical film appearances is in what 2008 film set in Greece?
Mamma Mia. Mamma
That's
Mia.
correct.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to give. I had to split up the musical film questions, one for each of you. So at least it evened out. Question 3.
Really, Mamma Mia in this room tonight.
Yeah.
She's here.
So much Mamma Mia. I don't think I have any more Mamma Mia questions, unfortunately.
Darn. Well, tune into my Mamma Mia themed podcast, which is solely Mamma Mia trivia. Matthew will be the first guest.
Oh gosh, I'd do so horrible. I know Pierce Brosnan's in it, and apparently Amanda Seyfried when I was looking it up yesterday.
It'll be Mamma Mia and zodiac sign questions only.
Very true. It's very niche. It's actually just for me and Cecelia. It's fine.
Yeah, clearly not for me because I will be getting all the questions wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's okay.
At any rate, question 3. Streep's most recent Academy Award win was for portraying what politician in The Iron Lady?
Is it Margaret Thatcher?
Yep, that's correct. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Question 4. Streep played the titular socialite in what 2016 biographical film that also starred Simon Helberg and Hugh Grant?
It's there's 3 words and it's Florence Jenkins. But I don't remember the third part of the will you give me 15 points for that? Florence Jenkins Jones. Is that it?
Oh, you're so close. Cecelia, do you know the correct title?
Absolutely not.
Okay. This is Florence Foster Jenkins.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, we can give you 15 points for that. I think that's fair. Yes. And she, of course, received an Academy Award nomination for her role. And finally, question 5. In 2017, alongside Tom Hanks, Streep played Katharine Graham, the publisher of what newspaper, in a film about the publication of the Pentagon Papers?
The Washington Post.
That's correct. The movie was called The Post, and it was nominated for Best Picture, and Streep received another Academy Award nomination. Well, that's the end of round 2. So, Carter, can you please give us a score update?
We have Cecelia at 60 points and Alyssa at 130 points.
All righty, now it is time for round 3. So, Carter, can you please tell us the rules?
Well, surely round 3 is a lot like round 2, but now the questions are worth more points. Questions here are worth 30 points each. And if you get one wrong, your opponent can answer for 15 points. You also expect a variety of questions instead of questions just on a single topic.
Okay, very good. Cecelia, are you ready for round 3?
Yes.
Okay. Question 1. What interstate highway begins at the Springfield interchange with the Beltway and I-95 and runs into downtown DC?
Route 3? That's
No.
not correct. It's not Route 1 either. So I don't remember.
Okay. Alyssa?
I don't even know why you pass it to me when it's the state questions, because I don't know.
Okay. This is 395. Runs a total of 13 miles in Virginia and DC.
Yeah, that would make sense. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's so many like whatever 95s that it just gets like kind of ridiculous at a certain point.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a 595 in Maryland now?
Yeah, maybe.
That like
That's
goes to
correct.
Annapolis instead of Baltimore. It's like an access road. I don't know. I might be like pulling stuff out of my butt, but
Admittedly, I can't remember exactly. Yeah. Okay, technically 595 it's an unsigned segment of Route 50 between the Capital Beltway and Annapolis.
okay. Yeah. I knew that, but
Yeah.
clearly I'm not paying close enough attention at that Springfield interchange because there's just so much going on anyway that who actually knows?
Who actually knows? Well, I knew. That's why I wrote the question. Yeah. At any rate, question 2. Proteins are made up of what that are linked together by amide bonds?
They're not enzymes because Alyssa already had a question about that. Oh my god. I have no idea, Matthew. You're not giving me any questions that I know.
They're linked together by amide bonds. I don't know if that helps.
Is it amino acids?
Yes, it is amino acids. Proteins are incredibly diverse and can take many different forms and structures, but they all contain amide bonds to hold them together. Question 3. Sapporo is the largest and only city on Hokkaido, the northernmost main island of what country?
Is it Italy?
No, not Italy.
Or
Alyssa?
Sicily? I don't know.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Sapporo is the largest and only city on Hokkaido, the northernmost main island of what country?
Greece.
No, Japan, actually.
Yeah.
Honshu is the main island of or the biggest of the main islands of Japan, and Honshu is where Tokyo and many of the major cities are. And then Hokkaido is the one in the north. And there's 3 others, one of which is Okinawa, and then I can't remember the names of the other 2 at the present moment. But there you go. Oh gosh. Question 4. Mason gave me several really long language names to pronounce. So let's give it a shot. Question 4. Kalalisut, Nunavimutitut, and Natilingmutut are languages that belong to what family that resides in the North American Arctic? So we're looking for the language family. And it's also the name of the indigenous people who are in the Arctic.
Is it? Yeah, they're the Eskimos, right? Like,
No,
no.
Alyssa,
Is it the Inuit?
it's the Inuit.
God
Yes,
damn
Inuit.
it.
I just pulled that out of third grade.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out
Inuit.
to Ms. McNamara, I guess.
Shout out Miss McNamara.
Wow.
Hope you're enjoying
Throwback.
retirement because you just saved my butt on trivia over tea. Thanks, Queen.
I don't even know what question are we on. What have we done?
You just asked us about the Inuits.
Oh, the
Yes.
Inuit. Yeah.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. For
I'm
those
going
of
to
you,
mute myself now. Thanks.
yes, Alyssa got that one right, I believe. Yes. So we're gonna get back to this now. For those of you who are listening / watching out here, we took a little trip down memory lane, stuff not fit for publication. So we're gonna get back to the matter, to the task at hand here. Cecelia, you're still up. Question 5. In 1633, what astronomer was forced to recant statements made in his book Dialogue Concerning Two Chief World Systems that appeared to attack the Pope? It's somebody you've heard of.
Okay, that doesn't narrow. I want to say it's
1633. Astronomer.
I know. Okay. It's not helping. Like, I don't know. I feel like I came on here and like all of my knowledge just like absolutely just left my brain. Like, why am I blanking on this? This is common knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So-
I don't know. Alyssa, do you remember?
No, but just because we were just talking about fourth grade, the only astronomer I can only think of one person. And it's Copernicus.
It's actually the other one. It's Galileo.
What do you mean the other one? There's only two?
Well, I mean, there's two like big.
Messing with you. Okay. I digress. I'm gonna mute myself again.
Well, don't mute yourself because you're up now.
Just kidding. Hey guys.
All right. Alyssa, here we go. Question 1. The only 2 interstate highways in Howard County, Maryland are.
Oh my God. Oh, this is where I live. This is embarrassing because I'm not gonna know.
The only 2 interstate highways in Howard County, Maryland are I-95 and what east-west interstate?
I don't know. Oh my God. 32.
That's not an interstate highway.
I don't know what an interstate highway means. No, hold on. 70.
It is 70.
Yes. Okay. I drive that every single day. So I had cool.
Yeah.
You don't even give me that point. I just wanted the
How about half credit since it was your
no.
second
It's
guess?
embarrassing that I even had to guess twice. I live there. Okay.
We'll give you half credit. Question 2. In vinyl records, what is the name of the type of record that is longer than a single but shorter than a long play or LP?
An EP.
That's correct.
Is
Extended
it?
play.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh. I know.
These are typically 4 to 6 songs or about 15 to 20 minutes of music, and it's about half the length of a normal record or LP. Question 3. The only city of the Christian Pentraki that does not have a modern permanent population is the city of Antioch, located in the southern part of what modern country?
Rome. Does Rome even exist anymore? No, edit that out. That's so stupid. No, Rome doesn't exist anymore. No. I
Well,
don't know.
it's a city. It's the capital of Italy.
Oh, the Vatican. No, it's not. Okay, hold on.
No, that's Vatican City.
Vatican City is located within
We already went
Rome.
over that in like episode 3. We already.
Yeah.
Ugh. I was on such a roll with Meryl Streep. Humiliated. Guys, if there's any Alyssa stands on the podcast right now, just click off. You don't need to hear the rest of this. Okay. I don't know. I don't even remember the question. Just throw it to Cecelia. I don't know.
Just guess a modern country.
The only thing that's coming to my mind is Mesopotamia now. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the farthest from. I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Greece.
It's not Greece. That's closer. You're getting closer. That's at least a
Put me out of my
modern country.
misery, please.
So.
Cecelia, put me out of my misery.
Cecelia, do you know?
I do not. I'm going to guess Brazil for whatever reason.
You should have stayed a little bit closer to Greece. It was in fact Turkey. The city Antioch, founded around 300 BC, was mostly abandoned by the end of the 15th century. So there you go.
See, that's close to Mesopotamia, like geographically, Alyssa.
Sure.
Yeah, that's not super far.
I'm gonna start digging myself out of the hole from that question.
Well, you're still up big too, so you're.
Yeah. Thank God.
You're in good
Thank
shape.
God for Meryl. Okay. Let's move on, please.
Okay. Question 4. Tang Long, Dong Do, Dong Quan, and Dong Kin, and Dong Guan are some of the many names given to what capital city of Vietnam? My brother wrote this question in case you couldn't tell.
I absolutely could tell. Thank you, Mason. I don't know.
Okay. Cecelia, do you know the capital of Vietnam?
I do not know either. Clearly, I did not specialize in East Asian geography.
Yes. This is Hanoi. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam. And finally, question 5. After his resignation in 1973, Spiro Agnew borrowed $200,000 from what
boy?
rat?
Let's hear it. Caleb.
Spiro Agnew borrowed $200,000 from what Rat Pack singer to cover urgent expenses?
Oh, Frank Sinatra.
That's correct. Yes.
Wow.
It's roughly about $1.3 million in today's money, and he needed it to cover his legal fees, among other things.
Okay, Alyssa stands tuned back in. We got a Spiro Agnew question. We're back on track.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And
it's
you got it right. You nailed it.
I know we were sweating there for a little bit, but good old Spiro. I gotta get like a Spiro Agnew tattoo or something. I feel so close to this man right now. He's really helped me out.
I would personally advise against that, but you know, you do you.
Whatever.
You do you. Well, that's the end of round 3. So mercifully, the end of round 3. So Carter, can you please give us a score update?
We have Cecelia at 90 points and Alyssa at 220 points.
Well, now it is time for round 4. So Carter, can you please tell us the rules?
Round 4 is our showdown, where you'll each get 3 questions, the same for each of you. Questions here are worth 40 points each. It's usually anyone's game, but
usually, not today.
Not in this case.
Not in this case. Cecelia, Alyssa, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Question 1. In The Lady and the Tramp, what type of dog is Lady? I'm personally very proud of this question. It's a very excellent trivia question. Are we ready? Cecelia, do you have an answer?
I do, but it's absolutely wrong.
Okay.
I want to say that, well, she's a purebred, obviously. This is wrong. I don't know anything, clearly. She's not a spaniel, but like that's what I put.
Alyssa?
I wrote a Cocker Spaniel.
Yeah, it's a Cocker Spaniel. So we'll give you credit, Cecelia.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should get credit for that.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
she is in fact a Cocker Spaniel. The
Nice.
film is supposed to be set in a quaint Midwestern town that was visually inspired by Walt Disney's hometown of Marceline, Missouri. Question 2. In 1996, Elizabeth Warren became the highest paid professor at what university? Do we have answers? Guesses? Alyssa, do you want to go first this time?
Yeah, I don't know. Unfortunately.
Do you want to take a guess?
NYU.
Okay, Cecelia.
That was also my guess. My second guess was Stanford.
Okay, well, both of those are wrong. She was a professor at Harvard. She was the Leo Gottlieb Professor of Law at the Harvard Law School, and from
I like
2005.
that we both guessed NYU though. I feel like we should get a point for that.
Well, isn't she one of the senators from New York?
She's a senator from Massachusetts.
Oh, well, close. You know,
What year was this?
And starting in 1996.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but from my fun fact is from 2005 to 2009, she was among the 3 most cited scholars in the fields of bankruptcy and commercial law. Very exciting stuff. And finally, question 3. In 1611, what English explorer was set adrift with his son and 7 others by his crew who mutinied on the explorer's namesake bay? This is something that I did not know until I was looking this person up this week, and it is now one of my new favorite pieces of trivia. So, any guesses? Cecelia, any names?
the only explorer that's coming to mind is Columbus, but he was from Spain. So
Yeah.
no.
Not Columbus. Alyssa?
I also don't know, but I wanted to shout out a James Cook for my favorite Matthew Cook.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Was not James Cook.
Okay.
This was Explorer's namesake bay, I hoped would be a clue. This is Henry Hudson. And he was set adrift on the Hudson Bay, which is up in Canada. Apparently, in the spring of 1611, in what is now the Hudson Bay, Hudson wanted to continue to explore west while most of his crew wanted to return home to England. They mutinied and set him adrift on a small boat with 8 others, and they were never seen again. So, there you go. Well, that's the end of the game. So, Carter, can you please tell us the final score?
We have Cecelia at 130 points and Alyssa at 260 points.
Well, Alyssa, you have won. I think this is your 3rd win. Is that correct? In this series?
I don't know. I was actually thinking about that. I don't remember our previous standings.
Well, it was. I don't remember who won the last one.
I think we were tied.
Yeah,
coming into
that's what
this
I thought.
one.
So, and since this is the 5th one, then Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa, you won the last one, so that would have made it 2-2. So
Wow.
now it's 3-2.
Does anyone else have 3 wins?
Yes. Yeah, our good friend Matthew Brown, who wrote some of the questions today. In fact, he has won many.
Okay.
Because he
Well, Matthew
because he was in the
Brown,
tournaments last
I'm
year.
coming for your crown. Okay, actually, according to like Jeopardy rules, they don't really count tournaments in the official standings. So
That's true. In that case, I think he
that
only
in.
has 2 non-tournament wins.
So that's my crown today. I'm very excited about
Okay.
that. But I'm also excited for best 4 out of 7 coming up. Is that
Yeah.
the next one? 4 out of 7.
Yep.
So yeah.
I mean, even if, best 4 out of 7, even if you win the next one, we're going to keep coming back because
Because this is our show. And
we are the main character.
we are, of
Truly.
course.
Truly. Yeah. It's not really has nothing to do with me.
It has everything to do with you, Matthew.
You're a great host,
Oh, thank
but
you.
we are the stars. So
Yeah. Well, thank you both for being back on today. It's always a fun time.
hold on, Matthew. I'm not done my
sorry.
I want to thank Meryl Streep, first of all.
Of course.
And I want to thank Spiro Agnew. Yeah, that's it.
Very good. Yeah. Thank you, Spiro Agnew. We appreciate
Thank you, Spiro Agnew. We should
all your
really
inspiration.
name this podcast too. Trivia with Spiro Agnew,
That would be an interesting eye-grabbing title, certainly.
Yeah.
At any rate, that's our show for this week, folks. Thank you, Cecelia and Alyssa, for being on the show once again, as well as Carter Zanke for being our scorekeeper and Mason Cook for composing the music. Today's questions were written by. What did I do with it? There it is. Today's questions were written by Caitlin Fick, Matthew Brown, Matthew Hauser, Mason Cook, and yours truly. And thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe to Trivia Over Tea on your preferred podcast platform and leave us a review if you enjoyed it. And check out our Facebook and Instagram pages at Trivia Over Tea, as well as our Twitter account, also at Trivia Over Tea. And feel free to message us on any of these platforms if you have any comments or suggestions regarding the show. And tune in next week when we'll have Carter and my semi-annual showdown in our last regular episode before the summer break. So we hope you'll tune in to that. And